Today, we're talking about gamification. Hey, I'm Coach Molle from the Visibility Hacking Movement, and today we are going to talk about using gamification in our presentations to keep more people engaged, to wow our audience, and to really stand out from the crowd. So if you want to know more about that, then this is definitely a video you're going to want to check out. As a speaker, engaging your audience is an absolutely essential skill to have, whether you're speaking in person or online, whether you're trying to sell something or you're just trying to get to know someone. Having that skill is so important. So today, we're talking about it. Ever wondered how to get your audience to work together during your presentation? Well, that's what we're going to throw in this video as well. And we're going to talk about how to give your audience an experience they will never forget. And at the end of the video, I'll share with you my favorite, my number one go-to gamification tool that you have to use. But it's at the end, so you're going to have to wait for that. But in the meantime, let's get rolling. So roll that intro and I'll see you on the other side. I come into the world of internet marketing through the world of facilitation, through the world of rock climbing, actually. I used to take groups up into these wonderful experiences where we get them into places where they feel a little bit awkward, like 35 feet in the air, attached only to a rope in your harness, balancing precariously on this teeter-totter beam while your friend or colleague is on the other end. It's kind of fantastic in my opinion, but what it does require is a different way of approaching your people, approaching your audience. So if you want to wow your audience, you want to get your audience to start working together. Because if they're working together, they're not going to be drifting off. They're not going to be falling asleep. They're not going to be wandering their minds all about. So if you want an engaging presentation, look for opportunities to get your people, get your audience working together. Working with you, that's all right. But working together, then that's gold. These could be as simple as splitting your group up and creating little mini competitions within your presentation, or engaging questions and answers popcorn style within your group. Look for opportunities where they're chatting to each other, and I promise you, you will find that you have a much more engaging presentation. If you have other tips for engaging presentations, ones that aren't going to be mentioned in this quick video, then definitely pop them down below. We love your suggestions. And if you have questions, of course, as well, definitely pop those down below. We love doing Q&A videos, and we can do that for your questions as well. Yeah, absolutely. So put them down below. Going off of what we were just talking about, if you want your audience to truly remember your presentation, for it to be stuck in their minds, either you're teaching them a new skill or you are trying to persuade them and wow them for whichever reason, the best thing that you could do is to build in role plays, build in more opportunities for your people to actually participate and create and shape the learning that's happening around them. So we're talking role plays, simulations, and actual games within your presentation. Think of it this way. If you create a little list of what are the common things that happen in presentations, what do they look like and why are they boring? Well, something on that list could be that the people are just sitting in the audience and then the presentation is happening and it's this one-way conversation. Well, that's something we can definitely break. And we can do that by creating a different experience, like a game. Another thing in a traditional presentation that's really boring is that you're stuck in the one spot and you're not really physically moving. Maybe they'll get you to stand up or sit down or do some things with your hands, maybe raise your hand to participate, but really your kinesthetic experience of this presentation is definitely lacking. And with a game, we can definitely change that up. So look for the things that you consider boring in traditional presentations presentations and look for opportunities where you can switch things up. So we talk about a game. What you can do is literally have people moving around the area, learning and participating in that presentation. Maybe every station gives them a different perspective or a different piece of information they need. Maybe it answers a different question. There are so many different ways to think about it. So look for opportunities to shift those norms. Another way to shift the norm, because I see there's a few of you watching who for some reason aren't subscribed. I don't know why you would do that, but definitely hit the subscribe button and become a visibility hacker here on the channel. There's tons of fun stuff coming out just for you guys, and I want you guys to get the first memo when they come out. So hit the subscribe button. Now it's time for my number one free tool to help you have really engaging presentations. So this works if you are virtual and if you are in person. I've done it both ways. I've done it with young groups. I've done it with older groups. It's fantastic. You can do this individually, in groups. It's fantastic. Okay, so the tool is called a Kahoot. I actually learned this through my teaching friends, and Kahoots are this tool enables you to come up with a quiz, and everyone who's participating can log in on their mobile phones, answer the questions. They get the answer pad there, and everyone can participate at the same time. And you get these real world statistics. How many people answered correctly? How many people answered incorrectly? So on and so forth. It's so awesome. It's great for in-person and virtual, super interactive, easy to do. And all it requires is a smartphone from your participants and an internet connection and some way to show the questions. So I do that on my live stream, or you can do that, just screen the questions up if you're in person onto your screen and everyone can participate at the same time. Pretty cool. Gamifying a presentation really is all about having opportunities to win points, opportunities to learn and adjust and maybe take a different route. It is all about busting those norms of traditional boring presentations. So find out what your next presentation is and how you're going to shake it up a little bit. You can add in gamification in little micro spots throughout your whole presentation, or you can do much larger, much more elaborate experiences with props and maybe even sound effects and background music, and who knows how far you can take it. But I'd love to see what you guys build with this. Another, I kept mentioning doing live streams with all of this stuff. So if you want to learn more about that, or if you want to learn more about building your brand and your visibility, then join us over in the Visibility Hacking group over on Facebook. You can join us at visibilityhacking.com. That'll pop you over if you click the link that says Become a Visibility Hacker. It's the one I'm pointing to. So join us over there. I'd love to see you. And until the next time I see you around here, because you're going to subscribe, make sure that you click one of these videos. Check out another visibility hacking moment of brilliance, and I will see you in our next one. Remember, I love you. Be excellent to each other. I'm rambling. See you soon. Bye for